Imagine waking up in a place with no doors, no windows, and no idea how you got there. Your heart is pounding, the air is cold, and every move could be your last. This is the nightmare that begins the 1997 horror masterpiece called Cube. Today, I'm taking you inside that terrifying cube, step by step, so you feel every second of dread, hope, and heartbreak, even if you've never seen the movie. Let's start. A man in a plain white shirt suddenly opens his eyes. He's lying on the metal floor of a perfectly square room, bright white lights on every wall. He stands up slowly, confused, touching the cold walls. There are hatches on the floor and ceiling, one on each side. His name is Alderson, and he has no memory of how he got here. He pulls open a hatch and climbs into the next identical room. Same lights, same silence. He keeps moving from room to room, faster now, almost running. Then he steps into a new room, and thin wires flash across the air. In less than a second, his body is sliced into perfect cubes of flesh that drop to the floor with wet thuds. The first death happens so fast, it steals your breath. And that's when the title appears in blood-red letters. Cube. We cut to 5 complete strangers, waking up the same way, in different rooms. They start finding each other. First is Quentin, a tough, broad-shouldered cop with tired eyes and a short temper. He's in his 40s, looks like he's seen too much already. Next is Worth, a skinny, sarcastic guy with messy hair, who seems like he's already given up on life. Then Leaven, a shy young college girl with glasses who looks terrified but smart. Holloway, an older woman, a doctor, tough on the outside but warm underneath. And finally, Renz, an older man with scars on his hands, an escape artist who's broken out of 7 prisons. They all meet in one room, staring at each other like ghosts. Quentin tries to take charge right away. Everybody calm down. I'm a police officer. But Renz just laughs bitterly. That doesn't mean shit in here. They quickly realize the cube is massive. Thousands, maybe millions of these rooms moving like a giant 3D puzzle. Some rooms are safe. Some rooms have traps minus fire, acid, blades, sound that makes your insides explode. You never know until it's too late. Renz, the escape artist, teaches them how to test if a room is safe. He takes off one of his boots and throws it hard into the next room. Silence means safe. Any weird noise or flash, you die. They start moving together as a group. And that's when the real horror begins. Not just the traps, but each other. I always found Renz the most fascinating at first. He's calm, almost excited by the challenge. He says, I've spent my life getting out of boxes. This is the biggest one yet. But then, in one room, his boot comes back. Wet. He steps in anyway, too confident. A jet of acid shoots from the walls. His skin melts in seconds. He screams, reaching for the others. Holloway tries to pull him back, but it's too late. Renz dies in agony right in front of them. The group is now 4, and the fear is real now. You can feel it in your stomach. Quentin tries to keep everyone calm, but you can see the anger building inside him. Worth just shrugs. Nobody built this to let us live. Leaven notices something no one else does. Every door has a set of 3 numbers carved into it, like 5174-22565. She's a math student. She realizes these are coordinates. X, Y, Z positions inside the giant cube. If they can figure out which numbers are prime, meaning only divisible by 1 in themselves, those rooms have traps. It's a tiny spark of hope. They have a way to move safely. In theory. Now they have a job for Leaven. She has to calculate every single room before they enter. The pressure on this shy girl is crushing. Worth suddenly admits something that stops everyone cold. He helped build the cube. He worked on the outer shell years ago. He says no one person knows the whole design. It was built by hundreds of companies, then forgotten. It's just a giant meaningless machine that keeps moving forever. he says. Holloway screams at him. You helped build our prison, and you didn't say anything? You can feel the trust starting to crack. They keep moving, room after room, getting more tired, more hungry, more scared. Then they find another person. A man hanging from the ceiling, curled up like a child. His name is Kazan. He rocks back and forth, making soft noises. He seems different. Maybe autistic, maybe broken by the cube. Holloway instantly protects him like a mother. Quentin hates it. He's dead weight. He'll get us killed. But they take him anyway. And honestly, this is the moment the movie broke my heart the first time. Because Kazan can't speak well, but he's the purest soul in there. As they move, Quentin starts to lose it. The stress is turning him dark. He drinks the last drops of water and doesn't share. He yells at Leaven when she's slow with the math. And worst of all, he starts looking at Holloway like she's the enemy. One night, or what feels like night, they rest in a safe room. Holloway says the cube must be some government experiment. Quentin explodes. You think everything's a conspiracy? She fights back. Maybe it's people like you who put us in here. In the argument, Holloway almost falls out of the room. Quentin grabs her, but for a split second, he hesitates. She sees it in his eyes. Later, when they climb between rooms, Quentin accidentally lets go of the rope. Holloway falls into the void outside the cube. She screams all the way down. Gone. Now it's just Quentin, Worth, Leaven, and Kazan. And Quentin is no longer hiding who he's becoming. He's the monster now. Leaven figures out the final piece. The cube moves every few hours. Rooms shift like a Rubik's Cube. They need to reach the edge, then wait for the bridge room that connects to the exit. There's only one room that will be bright with sunlight. That's the way out. They race against time. Quentin is completely unhinged now. He attacks Worth, beats him bloody because Worth knew about the cube. He tries to force Leaven to be with him. We're the only ones left who matter. Leaven fights back, terrified. Worth saves her, barely alive. In the final stretch, they reach the edge room. It's time to wait for the exit. But Quentin won't let them leave together. He stabs Worth in the shoulder and throws him back into the darkness. Then he goes for Leaven. She screams. Kazan, quiet, sweet Kazan, suddenly moves faster than anyone thought possible. He grabs Quentin and pushes him into the moving machinery between rooms. Quentin is crushed alive. Silence. Only Leaven and Kazan are left. Worth is dying in the next room, bleeding out. He smiles weakly at Leaven. Go. Take him. Get out. Leaven helps Kazan to the bright room. Sunlight pours in for the first time. A silhouette of the outside world. They step toward the light. Leaven smiles through tears. They made it. But then, Kazan keeps walking into the blinding white light alone. Leaven reaches for him and collapses. We realize Worth stabbed her earlier, deep in the side, when Quentin attacked. She dies on the floor, inches from freedom. Kazan walks into the light and disappears. The screen fades to pure white. End. I still get chills every single time. Cube isn't just about traps and math. It is about how fast good people turn on each other when hope is small and fear is huge. It's about how the quiet person you ignored might be the only one who saves you. And worst of all, maybe there was never a reason. No evil mastermind. No big purpose. Just a forgotten machine that eats people. Tell me honestly, if you woke up in the cube tomorrow, who would you become? The leader? The cynic? The one who breaks? Or the one who walks into the light? Drop your answer in the comments. I swear I read every single one. And if this story hit you hard, smash that like button and subscribe, because next time we're going even darker. See you in the next room.